Yo, shout out to Magic for Bad. I want to keep this short and sweet. I understand and empathize and understand that there's a lot of, and I want to speak directly to Magic for Bad here, but I understand because I haven't had a chance to do that, you know. I've been talking to everyone but you guys. So I wanted I wanted to express to you that I'm sorry for letting you guys down. I know a lot of you are not looking for an apology from me, don't want an apology from me, and are even mad that I apologized and think that was the wrong thing to do. I stand by freezing the group. I think it was necessary to do. I know a lot of people are saying it's to cover my ass and that I'm pandering to everyone. There's some truth to that, but if you look at the reasons why I started the group, the main one was to save time. It's caused me a lot more work. Another reason was to cause humor, and it seems to have been causing more pain than humor. And another reason is to cause laughter and be helpful, and it seems to have become more harmful. So I think you guys got to understand why it made sense for me to do that. It's not that I'm just all of a sudden under a ton of pressure. Obviously that is a factor, but there's a lot more than that, where it's not that it necessarily got caught or discovered now, but it got way amplified, right? It became way more harmful once these posts are out in public. If what you say in a small room of people is different. So as it grew, it was doomed to be destroyed, because when it's small and it's between you and one friend in private, it's a totally different thing than when it's suddenly plastered all over Twitter. And that's why I wanted to apologize to you guys, because I set you guys up to be doomed from the start with my moderation strategy, and I've exposed some of you guys to DCI investigations and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't want to just apologize to people who are asking for apology. I want to apologize to you guys in Magic for Bad for letting you guys down and for leading you into a bad place. So wanted to keep that short and sweet. I understand that there's a lot of hurt and there's a lot of confusion and there's a lot of disappointment, and I get it. And I want to say that some of the things that were posted were that especially made fun of individuals and targeted individuals. Not down with that, but the majority of you guys were posted fun, humorous stuff that was harmless. I could have avoided this for you guys, and our group could still exist if I had set better rules and taken more time to set up better moderation policies. I didn't even necessarily have to mod. You know, I could have set up other people to moderate it better. So, yeah, I just want to say, I feel you guys. I'm sorry to destroy that group. I know you don't know where to go now. Magic for Good's obviously not the right place. There's other groups out there that I'm not going to be a part of, that I have nothing to do with. You could look up. You may get in trouble for that as well. So I know some of you are like, it's just words, and that's true, but people do feel real feelings, and I know a lot of you guys are like, well, free speech, and that's true as well, but freedom of speech is not freedom from consequence, so that's why we're here. So just want to say that in general, even if you fucked up, if we're taking heat from your threads, that you can redeem yourself, and it's not over, and I don't think that you're a horrible person necessarily for doing a thing that causes horrible consequences. Although, yeah, so just wanted to say that, and to say that I feel you guys, and a lot of that stuff. I enjoyed going in there with the absurd copy pasta and the Stormcrow memes and so on, and I laughed a lot along the way, and I could have done a better job for you guys, so it didn't have to come to this, that the group was destroyed. So thank you, appreciate you, wish I could have done a better job for you guys, and I felt it was appropriate to speak to you guys directly and say say that. So thank you, and that's the end of that. But we can move on. And you know, you want to make crass jokes. Probably better to do it not on the internet, where it can, get exposed to a bunch of people and cause harm. Whereas if you're just in a room with a bunch of buddies and there's no microphone on, I think it's a different thing. I'm not totally against edgy humor in all cases, but the internet is a delicate beast, and everything that you post, you kind of have to assume will be seen eventually, or could be seen. So do better online, that's for sure. Me and you guys. I'll try to set a better example myself. And, I just feel like I don't want you to feel like I've thrown you under the bus totally, and that I don't care, and that I'm just catering to the loud voices. I get where you guys are coming from, but I explained I felt it was what needed to be done and what was the more helpful thing to be done. And I do think it had good intentions, or bad intentions perhaps, but helpful intentions, but it didn't play out that way. So that's why it's dead and we're done. So that's it. Much love, and let me know what you think in the comments. Peace.